What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Calculus Lab. I am so excited to be on this journey with you as we focus and prepare to study for and pass AP Calculus AB. I took this class and I also took the exam a few years ago. I did get a 5, and I want to share some of the practices that I had on my journey to get this. Um, Before we get started, I really want to give you some tips and guides to pass this exam. The first and most important thing um, is practice. I cannot say this enough. You gotta practice. You gotta practice until you feel so sick of practicing. You gotta practice so much that when you fall asleep, you dream of these numbers, okay? It sounds ridiculous, but if you practice and practice and practice, I'm not asking you for 10 hours a day. All I'm asking you for is this. Give me 5 questions a day. 5 questions a day. Carve out some time in your day before you watch some TV, and let's bang out 5 questions. Where you really get those questions from? Um, Good question. You've thought it, but you've not yet asked it. We are in the age of the internet. You can always Google some practice problems. And the really cool thing that I plan on doing is to always give you a section title so you know what to search for as you're looking for practice problems. If you do them all and you fail to find any more, leave a comment below and I'll make sure to come up with some more for you and I'll shoot you an email. The second thing is as we go through calculus, you're in the big leagues now. So there is methodologies that are going to come up and there is certain definitions that are important for you to know and understand. Um, so with every example that I'll go through, I'll just make sure that I go through it in detail. And my only question is, and my only request is that you pause the video and you take some time to see if you can replicate the same question on your own without me doing it for you. And then after the end of the video, go find some more practice problems. I'll also always leave links in the comments or in the description um, with some places to find some awesome problems. This is going to be crazy and it's going to sound crazy, but as we go through, I need you to get better at learning to identify functions. There are some functions and graphs and such that will always come up over and over again. You got to get better. The only way to get better is by consistently looking at them and knowing what they look like and having an understanding of how to get through those. Fourth thing is communication is key. I am a graduate student right now, and I always work with some undergrads on some of the work they're doing. And one of the things that drives me crazy when I am grading is if I don't understand what has been written down. So do not frustrate your um, graders. This is way off in the future, but make sure you practice cleaning up your handwriting, guys. If it's letters, if it's numbers, clean that junk up so that on the day of the test, if you know, hey, I wrote everything clearly, even if there's a question you don't understand, don't try to write gibberish. Like, don't try this stuff. Like, people do this all the time. Like, is this a true or false? Don't do this. Just if you don't know it, write true, if false, or just a T and F. Just clean that junk up. Okay. And those are my main tips. I will give you more tips as we go forward, but I am so excited for this journey. Let's get it.